Hey y'all, Justin with Kayak Catfish. This morning I'm going to be out here targeting what most people would consider eater-sized catfish. And the reason I'm doing that today is because I'm currently competing in the Yak Tribe tournament. And for this tournament, 6 out of the 8 catfish that I'm allowed to enter for it have to be 24 inches or less. Now, 24 inches for a catfish is pretty daggone small. So out here today I'm going to be fishing with my normal 4-rod setup, but 3 out of my 4 rods I have downsized my hooks. I'm using 4/0 size hooks, which is still bigger than what I would ideally like for fishing for this type of fish, but it's the smallest hooks I have, so that's what I'm going to go with. I'm also going to be using cut chicken breast for bait. Not because I can't catch smaller catfish on my usual baits, I just don't want to waste my skipjack for small catfish. So that's what I'm going to do on 3 out of my 4 rods. On my other rod, I'm still going to have a big piece of skipjack on there just in case I come across a bigger catfish. But the area I'm going to be focusing on today is basically just a big flat that comes out to the main river channel and kind of drops off. The flat itself is about 6 to 8 feet for the most part, and then drops off to about 25 feet. And I'm just going to be focusing on that drop off there, hopefully catch a lot of fish, and most importantly get them as close to 24 inches as possible, because like I said in my intro video for this tournament, whoever wins in the end is going to have maxed out their slot fish, and it's just going to come down to your 2 biggest fish in the end. So I want to be as close to that 24-inch line as I can get these fish without going over. So that's what we're going to try to get this morning. I'm going to get baited up and get started. Alright, so I got my baits on there. They're suspended about 3 feet off the bottom. I don't have any current out here this morning, so I'm just going to start trolling along this drop off and see if we can find some fish. Alright guys, I think we got one on here. We do. We got us one on a piece of cut chicken breast. Oh guys, that's about 17 and a half, 18 inches right there, so definitely smaller than what I want for this tournament, but we'll let him go. Put another bait on there and see if we can't get into him again. Here we go, fish on. There's one on this rod. I'll have to let him sit there while I work on this one. Well, let's set this one here. Let him tucker himself out, because he's going to be a little bigger than what I need. Let's see if we can't work on this one. Now that one there is just under 20 inches, so still not where I'm wanting. Let's let him go. There we go, guys. There's that one. Not a bad fish, actually, especially for using cut chicken breast. So he was a fun fight anyway, but he's going to be way bigger than the 24 inches I need, so let's let him go. There we go. Another one on. There we go, guys. Another little one. Probably too small from what I'm looking for. Guys, that one's about 20 inches, but we got one on right here. This one feels like he might be a little bigger than that last one. Let's hope he's about 4 inches bigger. Tell you, catching small fish, small catfish anyway, not a challenge at all. I mean, you can do this literally anywhere, but catching them 23, 24 inches, that's the challenge. These things are fun to catch on this lighter tackle though. They pull hard. Alright, here's this one. I think this may be a little closer to what we're looking for. Alright guys, 23 inches on the line, so that's one we were after. Let's let him go and find a few more like that. There's another one, guys. Oh, we got one on this rod too. Oh, I think that one might have come off. Even though we're after small fish, when you're catching them 2 at a time, it's still a lot of fun. There's another one, a little bit smaller than what we're after, but fun anyway. Here's this one right here. Another small one that's way too small for what I need, but we'll let him go. Now guys, what I'm doing here is nothing complicated. I've just got a small chunk of chicken breast, small circle hook, and I'm just running that chicken right through there, leaving a lot of the hook point exposed just like you would with any other bait. And when I drop it down, I'm just doing just like I would normally do, you know, when I'm suspend fishing. I just drop my bait down, let it hit bottom, let my sinker hit bottom, reel my rod tip down to the water surface, just give it a crank or two, set it up in the rod holder. Now my bait's just 2 or 3 feet off the bottom there, and we just kind of move along this flat and this drop off and come across these small fish. I mean, they're everywhere out here. Here we go. Another fish on. So let's put this one back and grab this one. Like I said, guys, even though they're small, when you're catching them 2 at a time, 3 at a time, it's fun. Oh, there's another one with this one. He followed him up to the kayak. Well, let's put that one back and grab the first one here. Yeah, guys, this one's about 20 and a half, so still smaller than what I'm looking for. Let's grab this one, see how big he is. And that one there is 21, so still just a little smaller than what I'm looking for. So let's let him go, get baited up again, and get some more. There's a fish on. Because they're getting smaller, this may be the smallest one yet. He's pulling hard. He is pulling hard. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say this one's a little bigger than what I'm after today. He's going to be a fun fight on this lighter action rod anyway. Alright guys, take a look at that one. That's a dang good fish for chicken breast, and a heck of a lot of fun on the lighter action rod like that, so fun fish. Let's let him go. A little bigger than what I'm after today. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but the people that live over here are rocking out. I mean, it is 9 a.m. and they've already got the music cranked up. I'm sure their neighbors love living next to them. There we go. This one hooked up there. Hasn't been much of a lull in the action out here this morning. Been pretty steady. I think this one may have a shot at it. We're getting close to what I'm looking for. Alright, look at that. Let's throw him on the board. I think he's going to be close. Alright guys, 22 3/4. I'll take that. Let's let him go. Oh, got one on here, guys. Alright, another one that's too small for us, but fun to catch anyway. Let him go. There's the fish right there. That might be the smallest one of the day. Alright guys, we got another one on. My camera had shut off again, so y'all didn't see the last one, but it wasn't nothing worth seeing anyway. Little channel. Not big enough for what we need, but good bite anyway. Alright guys, had another takedown here. This may be a little better than those little 16, 18 inchers that we've been getting the last little while. Alright guys, check that out. That's another pretty good fish for using chicken breast as bait, so can't beat that. I think right here on this fish though, I think I'm going to end it. I've made 3 passes along this drop off by this flat this morning. Caught a lot of fish. Unfortunately, most of them have been too small for what I'm looking for. I'm kind of looking for that 23, 24 inch range, so I was only able to get 2 of those this morning. So it looks like at some point in time during this month-long tournament, I'm gonna have to make another trip out here and just target small fish again. But you know what? I had a lot of fun this morning, downsizing my baits, downsizing my tackle, fish like this pull really hard on bass tackle, so it's been a lot of fun. But I'm gonna get out of here. It's a Sunday morning and these pleasure boats are out in full force right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it on to the house. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.